The violence that rocked the just concluded by-elections on Thursday now raises pertinent questions whether the violence will recur during the 2027 general election. Some political analysts say the by-elections has exposed the inabilities by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and the police to take action against candidates and their supporters who were publicly filmed causing mayhem before and after the voting process. And as our senior political affairs reporter Chris Tairu reports, all eyes are on IEBC commissioners and the police and whether they can assure Kenyans of a free, fair and credible elections devoid of violence.
Call it a coincidence or a mere strategy that police were missing in action in all the areas that witnessed violence during the just concluded by-elections. The police only appeared after the chaos. On the spot is the Kenya Kwanza administration and the police who are supposed to provide security for the conduct of the polls.
You know, you have UDA, which is UDA/Kenya Kwanza, which is a ruling coalition. They have openly engaged in acts of voter bribery, voter violence. So they will not want to suppress the violence because it serves as a tool for them. So they will still want to use it to be able to achieve whatever political ends they intend to achieve.
Just where were the police and why couldn't they act to prevent the chaos?
Naturally, the government side will try to use violence as a tool of tilting the vote in a way they want. So that is a dress rehearsal of what they will do in 2027. Areas where they perceive that they cannot get the vote, then they will try to cause chaos so that the people don't turn up and vote.
On previous occasions, stressed on the importance of reining in on what these phenomena are called the super agents, who are mostly politicians with one or another political outfit, and they interfere with the election process.
Analysts are fearing that the violence could recur during the 2027 general election if nothing is done.
Specific areas where they feel they will not get votes, they will try to kill those numbers by suppressing them through voter intimidation and violence. And where you can, you buy the vote.
It is unfortunate that the state is the owner of security apparatus, and when there is a failure to security to maintain law and order, then it points finger directly to the state.
The IEBC might have condemned the violence that rocked the by-elections, but the spotlight still remains on the 4 men and 3 women serving in the electoral body and whether they will deliver free, fair and credible elections devoid of violence. Leaders allied to the united opposition have already indicated that they will be moving to court on Monday to challenge the outcome of the by-election in Malava and Mbeere North constituencies. Meanwhile, the newly elected legislators will likely be sworn in on Tuesday this week before the National Assembly, and the Senate start their recess on Thursday this week to facilitate them to attend the East African Parliamentary Games in Uganda. Chris Tairu, KTN, Nairobi.
Now, last Thursday's by-election results are a clear